so beautiful. It's kind of rained up there. It was incredibly windy. There's a bunch of windmills on top of that mountain. And so it's one of the windiest places in the world. Really windy up there, which made it a little bit cooler. And then it rained. The rain was blowing literally sideways, but it was just a mist, so it was really nice. I was so hungry when I got home, I didn't film my lunch. I had one cabbage enchilada, and then I had the leftover roasted veggies from last night's dinner that I did not eat. And I put about half of an avocado on top of all that and some salsa, and it was delicious. And I ate it in like 2 seconds while I was getting the boys ready for school. I have some lentils here. I've been craving some beans. I'm just gonna get these soaking so that I can cook them up. I love lentils because they're loaded with protein and fiber. They're easier to digest than some other beans, and they cook pretty quickly, but I still soak them. I don't have an Instant Pot or a pressure cooker. Since I'm cooking them on the stovetop, I'm gonna soak them just for a few hours and sort them and make sure there's no dirt or stones in there. Give them a good rinse and then soak them for a few hours. I want to make some burgers or meatballs or something with these. That sounds really good. I'm going to make some sort of maybe a baked casserole with some cabbage leaves, maybe kind of like a cabbage lasagna. And since I'm obsessed with cabbage, with layers of lentils and tomato sauce, that sounds really good. So I'm going to get these soaking, and I'm going to go take a shower, and I'm going to hit the shops. So look for some veggies, some salad stuff. I'm gonna try to get to Whole Foods and see if I have time. I have about an hour and a half, so we'll see how much I can get accomplished. And I will try to show you what I bought this time. Okay, I'm back from the shops. It's about 2:30, and I'm doing a kind of a bad job of filming what I eat today. I didn't film my lunch, and then also I went and took a shower, and before I went to the shops, I had a potato, just a steamed potato that I had in the fridge from yesterday. I just sprinkled salt on it and ate it on the go because I was still hungry. I'm gonna try harder to film with the next thing I eat. I'm actually starting to feel kind of snacky again, so I think I'm gonna make some oil-free hummus now. I've got a bunch of veggies in the fridge that I could dip into that while I make my lasagna. I wanted to show you what I bought at Walmart. I find the prices in Hawaii can be pretty high for produce, so I like to shop there whenever I can. I had to return something, so I got a few things while I was there. I got some garlic and onion powder. I go through these like crazy. I bought the big bottles, and then they turn all clumpy on me, so I gotta figure out a way to not keep buying these plastic bottles. Let me know if you guys have a suggestion for that. I bought a big bag of apples on clearance for $2.98. I was happy about that. They look pretty firm, and they all look pretty good, so that's a good deal. And then I got 2 big zucchini. I got some purple sweet potatoes. These were also on clearance for $3.80. So they're kind of 2 big ones, so I'm happy about that too. I love these purple sweet potatoes. I got 1 can of chickpeas to make some more oil-free hummus. And I got a big can of crushed tomatoes. This was the last can they had on the shelf, so I got the crushed tomatoes. And then I'll show you what I got at Whole Foods. I got some red leaf lettuce. This looks really fresh and delicious. And I got a big head of kale, so I can make some salads with this. And I got some baby bella mushrooms for my lentil lasagna I'm going to make. So I'm gonna get ready, put some of these things away, and I'll show you how the lasagna comes together. Okay, I thought I was filming that first layer, and I wasn't, but I'm ready to assemble my veggie lasagna. I'm not sure if you can call this a lasagna. There's no pasta in it, but I put a layer of zucchini on the bottom. I just used my mandolin to slice this zucchini super thin. I love my mandolin. I'll put a link to it in the description. It makes any kind of vegetable into little thin ribbons. I put a layer of zucchini, a layer of cabbage, then I put a layer of my lentil mixture, and then I put some of my homemade sauce and some of my tofu cheese on top. And so I'm gonna show you another layer. We're gonna do a layer of zucchini. This is gonna be big, and it's gonna last me a long time, but it's mostly veggies. Another layer of cabbage. You guys know how much I love cabbage. It just makes everything better. And it's inexpensive, which is super important right now with the prices of food. That's a big giant leaf. Let's put that one right there. I'm gonna sprinkle the veggies with a little bit of Italian seasoning and a little garlic salt. Then I'm gonna put a layer of my lentil mixture. This is half a bag of lentils, 8 ounces of button mushrooms, and 1 onion, all sauteed together. I cooked them till the lentils were really soft. I just like them that way. And I put some sausage spices in here. Some sage, oregano, a little bit of crushed red pepper and garlic. And this is amazing. It smells amazing. It tastes really good. Then I'm gonna put a layer of my homemade sauce. And I just made this using that can of crushed tomatoes. I sauteed 2 carrots and 1 onion and blended those up in there with some spices. I'm gonna put some of my tofu cheese on top. I'm just gonna go like this and make it a little bit, make it pretty. There. A little more Italian seasoning on top just for looks. There, doesn't that look beautiful? So this is a super big veggie lasagna. I'm gonna bake this at 375 degrees for probably about 20 minutes. Everything in it is pretty cooked, but I just want it to get nice and brown and bubbly on top, and then we'll be ready to eat. So it's 4:30 now. I'm not gonna bake it now. I'm actually gonna take my boys about 30 minutes away to look for a car. We're gonna look at a car for them. Super exciting. And I'm gonna pretend like I know what I'm looking at and what I'm talking about. There's not a lot of cars on Maui that are available to purchase right now. We saw it on Facebook Marketplace, so we're gonna go have a look at it. So it's kind of sketchy because you never really know what you're buying, especially with a car from Facebook. But we're hoping for the best because these boys need a car and a license, and they need to start driving themselves around. So wish us luck with that. I have some leftover veggies that I'm not even mad about. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with these. I have lots of sauce left. I have some cabbage that I can wrap up some chickpea salad in for lunch. So I have a lot of things going on here. Today was a success so far with the food. I snacked on a bunch of veggies and hummus right before I was making this, while I was preparing the lentils and everything. And I also had quite a few spoonfuls of lentils because they are so good. So anyway, I will catch up with you guys when it's time to eat. Hey guys, I'm back again. Oh my gosh, it's 8 p.m. I'm hungry and tired. I actually drove one of my sons up country to look at a car that we've been talking about for weeks. And we actually bought it today. It's a black Mustang, and the boys are super excited about it. So that was really fun. And they're out there working out in the home gym with their friends right now, but I am hungry. So I'm not making my lasagna tonight. I just stuck it in the fridge. I can have it tomorrow night, but I have the last of my spaghetti squash with a big heaping helping of the extra lentils. So I cooked half a bag of lentils for the lasagna, and the other half I've just been soaking all day, and I cooked them up with another 8 ounces of mushrooms and a whole onion. But I'm having a big scoop of that with my homemade tomato sauce on here, and I'm excited to have something warm. It was pouring rain and cold up country, so that's why my hair is all frizzy. But anyway, thank you guys so much for following along with me. I didn't do the best job of filming what I ate today. It was a busy day as usual. I'm just trying to make it through each day at a time. But I'm so glad that you guys are here with me. It gives me a lot of support and encouragement. And I hope that I'm supporting and encouraging you too, to stick with your healthy lifestyle. It's really all that matters, is taking care of yourself so that you can show up for your loved ones as well. I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow.